Today we present the 2018 Philip Pastilli Silver Veterans Medal to Mr. Bill Dunn and posthumously to his brother, Mr. Ernie Dunn.
I would like to thank the Harry Truman Good Neighbor Policy Award for this honor that is being bestowed on my brother, Ernie Jr., who had 118 bombing missions in the Pacific during World War II. He was on the Pacific coast to go out the second time, when I was on the Pacific coast to go out the first time. He was assigned to be a Marine dive bomber pilot, and he did it amazingly well. I explained to General Galloway what my brother went through. Among those missions that he had, there were 6 of these where he was asked at midnight to lead another plane and his own plane, maybe 150 miles or so, to the Japanese submarine base at midnight. He dropped a flare on top of the Japanese submarine base, dropped his bombs on top of the Japanese submarine base. The other pilot did too. But my brother never told anybody. He kept this all to himself. He broke down about 3 months before he died. I used to have the opportunity to maybe take him to lunch on a weekend. And he told us about this situation. He said, I volunteered to lead another plane and my own 6 times at midnight. He said, we dropped our bombs. He said, I got shot up quite a bit, but I made it back 6 times. But then he broke down and cried when he told me, he said, my friend that I'd led on this other plane 6 times was shot down by the Japanese. He had never mentioned to anybody. His son, Peter, is here. Maybe Peter would like to just add a word or two about his dad, because I think both of us, when I had the opportunity a year ago to get this award, I said, I cannot take the award unless you also give it simultaneously to my brother, J.E. Dunn, Jr. Peter, do you want to say a couple words?
Sure, thank you. Thank you so much, Uncle Bill. First of all, if my dad were here today, he'd be immensely grateful to Peggy and Carl for the great work they do at the Truman Foundation and the program. Thank you, Kevin Pastilli. What a superstar you are. Thank you, Uncle Bill and Bob. Without them mentioning and making this a requirement, it would not have happened. So it meant, I know it would mean a great deal to my dad. You know, he loved this country. He loved his Lord and Savior. Loved his brother Bill. Loved his family. Loved the construction industry. Loved carpentry. Loved the common man. He was a passionate man, and we miss him today, but I know he'd be immensely grateful to receive this honor. So thanks again to all of you.